I kind of just want to make this into some kind of journal, and other people can see. So let me just start off by saying that I just got my wisdom teeth out. I just got my wisdom teeth out, yesterday. Yesterday. And, I was just like, you know what, that's fine. Dude, when they put me on the IV, I was literally like, and then I look up at the freaking ceiling, right? And I'm over here like pooping myself. And I look at the ceiling and it's like super grainy and weird, and I'm like, what is happening? And the nurse is like,
Yep, yep.
and then I fall asleep. And I'm like, and I wake up and it's like a whole dream. Like, also, just to like pause, this is for anyone who is getting their wisdom teeth out soon. It's not scary. Please do the IV. Do not do laughing gas, because you will be awake and you won't, I don't know if you'll feel anything, but you'll watch everything and it's very unsettling. I don't know why, I just like the feeling of like kind of like time going by, like, and then just like everything being a fever dream, and looking back on the videos, and it's like, why am I acting like that? And don't even get me started, because my dad literally chose the worst angles to take a video of me. Like, literally, it was like down here. He's like,
You good? That's how you felt?
and I'm like,
My double chin!
like, I literally look like, doesn't hurt at all. This side is the only one that hurts. But anyways, so, and you're gonna be like, I cried like 5 times. Like, at first I was super happy, I was laughing, but then I cried like 5 times. And if you're worried about saying anything crazy, you won't say anything crazy, because I didn't. I literally just said I was conscious and my awareness was fine. Like, I was aware of everything. It's just like you're in a dream and you kind of just like, your options are limited, but you choose what to say. But it's not bad at all. Like, genuinely, it's actually kind of fun. But you'll remember everything, but like as if it's like a dream. And I'm like, it's kind of weird. I feel like I was asleep. Like, when you're like half asleep and you hear stuff that's going on, like, it felt like that. That's literally what it felt like. But like, you will not remember that stuff clearly. Like, right after you wake up from that, everything will not be clear to you, but it will feel like you're in a dream. So when they put me down, when they put me out using the IV, I was like, oh my gosh, and then everything looks like this, and then the nurse was like, yeah, like, literally everything that I just told you, like, I literally just told my dad and my sister, like, how I felt, and that's it. That's literally it. I don't know why, but like, I just didn't say anything that I didn't want to say. I have obsessions, okay? Not like, what am I talking about? I love anime. I watch Demon Slayer, a little bit of JoJo's. I watch Fruits Basket, Bungo Stray Dogs, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hunter x Hunter. What else do I watch? Black Clover. I think I watched Soul Eater, watched Tokyo Ghoul, not really my favorite. I watched My Hero Academia, it's not my favorite either, but the storyline isn't bad. Anyone? Okay. When I was, when it was 2020, like 2021, I was like a big My Hero Academia fan, but I haven't even watched it yet. I think I watched 1 season and I was obsessed. Like, I don't even know why I was obsessed, but I wasn't toxic. Like, yeah, it's just because of the fandom. The anime isn't that bad. It's really not. At some parts, it's like a little bit cringeworthy and it doesn't make sense, but it, like, in my opinion, I think it's fine. I'm not a big fan. I'm not even in the fandom. Off topic, I know my camera quality is really bad. That's because I'm on a MacBook Pro and I'm using Photo Booth and it's not that good. Like, genuinely, like, you guys are just like my friend. Like, literally, this is like me talking to myself. This is how I talk to myself. Because if I sit here and talk to myself instead of like talking to a camera, like, I'm gonna go, I think people are gonna think I'm crazy. They're sending me to like a mental hospital or something. Because apparently it's not normal to talk to yourself. Let me show you guys. Got this from Spencer's. Not sponsored. I'm not even old enough to sponsor anything. I'm 17. I turned 18 in March. Not even my glasses. These are my dad's glasses. But I want glasses. I want those cute little Bayonetta glasses, like those. My friend just called me, and so my mom texted me, right? And I don't live with her anymore. My mom and my dad, they're split up. I don't live with my mom anymore. And my mom texts me, and she sends me a picture. She's like, this person lives right next to your house, and he's an offender. He's registered offender. He did stuff to a 14-year-old, and he lives right next to my friend, and like my best friend. And I didn't know that. I just thought he lived on his street. No, he lives right next door to him. So, but a lot of them are pastors. Apparently this guy was a pastor. And I don't know his name. I forgot. I don't really care anyway. Apparently when he was a pastor, like, the elders, like, kept it from a congregation. And then when they found out, they kicked him out. And I was like, dang. Like, what was I talking about before? I was talking about my glasses. I don't want to put them on. So, also, I just got my driver's license. I didn't get it yet, but I got my, I passed my driver's test after the third time. I'm not even a bad driver. I was having a panic attack behind the wheel because I took my test. Here's a piece of advice. Do not take your test at a DMV. If you're scared. If you're going to have a panic attack, don't take your test at the DMV. If you're fine behind the wheel, if you're like, you know, like with a stranger who is strict, you should be fine. But there was a complete difference when I took my test at a driver's school other than a DMV. They're way more lenient. Two, since you basically, if you did take the driver's school, like, then you're more familiar with the people there and you feel less nervous. Three, usually the routes are shorter, and they don't really care that much. So if you're good at driving, and, you know, if you're good at driving but not good with, like, test routes, like parallel parking. I did all this stuff. I did parallel parking, 100 feet backing. I had to, I think I guessed 2 signs. She asked me 2 signs, what 2 signs were. But yeah. So, you know what I really want to do? I really want to have a podcast. Because what would I talk about? Literally nothing. Like, literally just, like, rambling. I want to be on Brittany Broski's podcast. I want to be on it. Like, genuinely, I love her so much to death. Oh, speaking of Brittany Broski, everyone is canceling Brittany Broski and Tana Mongeau because of the Cody Ko thing, which is absolutely insane because Cody Ko should be the first one to be canceled, the first one to be questioned. Brittany Broski, of course she's going to be like, if these accusations are true, I don't know what I'm going to do. I would say the exact same thing because she's pretty close with Cody Ko. I mean, she's looked up to him, basically like all of his fans. If I was a fan, and I mean, I am a fan. I mean, I was a fan. Literally, the day after we have a sleepover and we're watching Cody Ko, he gets canceled for doing that stuff to Tana Mongeau at 17, which is insane. Cody Ko, if you see this, what is wrong with you? I mean, I know Gabby Hanna literally told you that she was underage and you still did stuff with her. Like, for what? And all these girls are getting death threats and everything. Like, it's proven to be true. There's proof. Anyways, switching topics for the millionth time. Let's talk about Ethel Cain. Ethel Cain, I just started liking Ethel Cain like a couple months ago. Like before my birthday. You know how I was introduced to her? Brittany Broski. Brittany Broski did a podcast about Ethel Cain, and it literally took my heart. I relate to the album so much because I have religious trauma, and other things. It kind of just like resonates with my life a lot, and I wanted to dig into it, and the storyline is amazing. It's the songs are even better with the storyline behind it because it's like even more gut wrenching. Like when I'm listening to Strangers, I feel like I'm not only like waking up from death, but I'm also like dying, and it's the worst. Like it's the worst and the best thing ever. Ptolemaea, I've listened to that song maybe twice. Um, it's it's scary. It's a really scary experience to listen to that song. The starting of the song, scary. The chorus, it's pretty good, and like when she starts singing, it's really good. It's a really good song, but it's scary. So I've only listened to it maybe 3 times. I just can't do it. Western Nights is probably my least favorite. I don't listen to that one as much. I really like Family Tree. I like the intro and I like Family Tree, the one in the middle. It's really good. Like I feel like that one doesn't get enough love because it's the intro and there's another Family Tree. But I swear to you, if you sit down and listen to Family Tree, the amount of times that she switches
From soprano
to
A bass.
like genuinely she goes so low in that song and she goes so high. And I'm just like holy like in the song, the meaning of it, amazing. Hard Times makes me want to
Cry.
like it kills me every time I listen to it. And I know it's very repetitive, but it's repetitive in the way that it's painful. Like when you hear, I'm tired of you still tied to me. Too tired to move. Wait, too tired to leave. I think that's the words. That hurts. It hurts. She's making more. She's making crap. She's making 2 more albums. One of them is Preacher's Mother, and the other one is and I love how Ethel's gonna try new things. She's talked about trying. I think Preacher's Daughter was a really big combination of like Southern Gothic music and just country, kind of just more on the southern side, western side as well. It's very good. I know it's Preacher's Mother, and then there's bro, my friend texted me, the friend about the offender, and apparently his dad recognizes him. Okay, anyways, it's amazing. Ethel Cain, if you see this, make any kind of music, I will listen to it. Any kind. The storyline, it's amazing. Like, don't even get me started on Preacher's Daughter. The album names, because I'm crazy. Okay, Preacher's Daughter, Inbred, Scary, Golden Age. Golden Age is so underrated. You guys don't even understand how underrated this album is. Absolutely amazing. You can't really see it. Golden Age, her first album. I don't know if it's a studio album. I don't know if she made it in her room. She looks amazing in the cover. Like the bob. Holy crap. Sunday Morning, Castings, and Golden Age are my favorite songs on that album. Number 1 favorites. 2 favorites in Sunday Morning. I tried listening to the other ones. They're pretty good. Inbred is really scary. I don't like listening to it. I love her song Famous Last Words as well. I know it's for an ode to eaters or whatever. I don't know how to say that. Gibson Girl from Preacher's Daughter. It's not my favorite. I like Gibson Girl, but the thing is, it's like, for me, that Gibson Girl has a really dark meaning to it, but it doesn't hit me as much as the others hit me. For some reason, I listen to Gibson Girl, I'm like, ooh, nice. Like, I could get down to this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could listen to this, but only when I'm in a good mood. It's like more of a good mood song, because it's kind of like dark, but also like sexy. Like, it's nice. I really like the sound of it. But I don't think I could listen to it and cry to it. I think I could listen to it and go crazy. Something that I have not liked about the experience of listening to Ethel Cain is the people talking in my ear being like,
ooh, Taylor Swift, American teenager. Taylor Swift could make something like that. Ooh, she sounds like Lana Del Rey.
please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Ethel Cain is one of a kind. Ethel Cain, you guys don't even understand. I like Lana Del Rey. I don't like Taylor Swift that much. I like Taylor's old stuff. I kind of like her new album, but not that much. I like one song. Like, Fortnite is something that I could get down to, okay? Some people will probably be like, oh my gosh, it's so overrated. It's a good song. It's a good song. Like, genuinely, I listen to it, I'm like, I mean, dang. I listen to it, and I'm like, this is good. Like, I don't know why. Like, that's what I listened to when I was in surgery for my wisdom teeth. Like, right before I was put under. Right before I was put under, I listened to that like 3 times. It calmed me down. I don't know why. It's very like, I don't know. It just like hits. I don't know. You guys can disagree with me. I really do not care. It's my opinion. Ethel Cain is one of a kind. I don't think anyone could ever compare to Ethel Cain in the way that Ethel Cain writes her music and produces it, and the way that she knows exactly what to put in her songs that gives the feeling of terror, discomfort, or sadness. She knows exactly what to do, and it's scary. I don't think any other artist could do something like that. Like, I don't think, like, that's just my opinion. I think there are people out there with a lot of potential, but Ethel Cain has lived up to her potential. She has so much more. And the thing is, she lives up to her potential. She only has 3 albums out. She can do so much more. Like, she's gonna do so much more. And it's gonna be amazing, and I hope she gets the recognition for it, because she only has 2 million listeners. I really wanted to talk about just like, this is literally like, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. So, Corey Kenshin, come back from your break now.